Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another review. This time it's a little bit something different, something entirely different from what I've done before. This is actually a review of an interpretation of one of my favorite composers and pianists of all time, Cole Porter, who was a native of Bloomington, or I think Indianapolis. Yesterday was his birthday, which made this all the more apropos. The first half had all of the signature hits that you would consider, and the costumes were really delightful and vibrant and just indicative of the era of 30s and 40s. And it just fit the mood and the setting. And all the dances were really terrific, and the dancers were just spellbinding. I was completely transfixed. And they had this little blonde on the stage. She was shorter than everybody else. She was in a little violet outfit, and she really caught my eye. I thought that she was really something. They were all just incredible. And one of the main characters, the guy who wore purple, I thought, whoa. He was probably one of the best dancers they had out there, probably one of the more seasoned. I can usually tell by observation who are the more trained and experienced of a troop of dancers. But they were really just miraculous, and just how they could. I know how they spin without getting dizzy now. They have to look to the side, so they get used to um, counteracting dizziness, so to speak. And I could just see they were just glistening with sweat. It was really intense. Um, I liked everything about it, really. Um, well, there was a piece in the second half in the modern part of the presentation that I really didn't care for because I thought it was a little risque. Some of the dancing that was going on with in the piece that was supposed to interpret Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was just a little borderline pornographic, dare I say. I mean, some of the bumping and grinding that they did, it kind of, woo, yeah, I didn't care for that one, although it kind of made me a little bit red in the face. The one thing that I did think was hot and proves that I'm a red-blooded female of the species, um, they had a piece that it's all right with me. They had two men dancing with that, and it was just an interpretation of pride being homosexual, I thought, and love in whatever shape or form is truly beautiful. And I thought it was great. But, the ending, I thought, holy crap, that's hot. Because, the two guys on the stage, they were so close to kissing each other. I thought, kiss him. Kiss him, darn you! Just kiss him! I thought, oh my god, I can't believe I was thinking that. Bad, 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 bad. Um, but yeah, it was muy caliente. Woohoo! But moving on. My favorite, well, I've loved everything in the first half because I'm a huge fan of all that type of music. My mother introduced me to, well, both of my parents introduced me to Cole Porter, and I feel all the more blessed and enriched because of it. He was a genius in every definition of the word, and truly a lyricist of our time. And his music is timeless. And they did one of my favorites. Well, all of them are my favorites, except for "Don't Fence Me." It's not really one of my favorites. Though the interpretation that they had, it kind of reminded me of kind of this Irish slash Brazilian carnival thing. It was bizarre, but I mean the rhythm was so contagious that I just loved it. Typically, I would never like that song, and it was really fabulous. And they did Miss Otis Regrets, and I love their take on it, especially the costumes. They had trench coats, and I really wanted one of those trench coats. I mean, they were really awesome, just the way they flowed, and I thought I gotta get myself one of those trench coats. And you know why? But it was really exceptionally done, and of course, like in the first half, they did You're the Top, the original You're the Top, and then the second one was done by Satchmo. I think, yeah, it was Satchmo, and he sang it with Louis Armstrong. I'm using his nickname. Dang it! Why'd I do that? When people are not gonna know who I mean unless they read or I've read. Um, but they did that as their finale, and they all come across the stage, and the best dancer did he did this rolling backflip, and he did you know a a backflip on stage as well as a cartwheel, and he did a full 360 and landed on his feet. And I thought, holy cats! And it was just unbelievable. And I thought, gosh, I was just at a loss for words at just how stupendous these dancers were, especially with the females and the males. And there was a female who lifted a male on her back, and I'm not entirely sure how she did that, unless she was using some sort of leverage that way, or if he was lighter. I don't see how that's possible, because men don't weigh more than women. It's usually muscle mass is a bit more. And I thought, how is she doing that? That's physically impossible unless she's, using a little bit more of her, like her leg weight, like she's lifting him with her legs somehow. I couldn't really see how she was doing that. I was having physical properties were going through my head at that time. I thought, why am I doing that now? I need to stop. But as far as the production is concerned, I give it 4 stars. It's really impressive, and if you like Cole Porter, I would definitely recommend it. You may not like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, 'cause it's kind of risque. Um, you might not like um, It's All Right with Me. I didn't see anything objectionable about it. I thought it was really sweet, and because I love love in any shape or form, and I respect it in all of its manifestations, because I think love is it's love. I mean, what more can I say? It is non-partial and all-embracing and accepting, and that's what I love about love. Um, Ed Cole Porter, I think he would have been proud. I think he would have been very pleased by this event, and just was really um, stellar as far as I'm concerned. They did an astronomical job, and 4 stars. Again, 2 thumbs way up. And this is the last program that DK will be, Dance Kaleidoscope, sorry, will be doing for a while. And I heard that this coming season, and I was a little bit perturbed, and I hope I get a chance to see it, because I'm a huge Beatles fan. But they're doing a tribute to the Beatles, and I would love to see it, and maybe I'll get that chance. So, here's hoping. It'll happen. I intend it to happen. It will happen. I guarantee you that. And I will do a review once I see it. So even though my fingers are still crossed, it will manifest itself.